So people were so shocked because Mimi had presented herself as wholesome, you know, a good girl, and so forth. Now on the show, there was always kind of the conflict with Mimi and Joseline. And a lot of what you said is, you know, Joseline's a stripper, she's a whore, she's this, you know, I'm sure there's hundreds of names that were thrown at Joseline during this time. Now, how is it now that Joseline now has some ammunition back on you?
She doesn't.
She does?
Absolutely does.
Me making love to my man makes me a whore. Really? This is my man. I wasn't sleeping with a stranger or someone off the street or doing anything out of the way. I was making love to my man. If that makes me a whore, then everybody in the world's a whore.
Right.
Well, Joseline was making love to her man.
Which one? Who?
Stevie?
Well, I don't even know what you're talking about.
No?
In what?
Well, I mean, but I'm saying, but at the time that you guys were arguing on the show, Stevie J was Joseline's man.
But also what you got to understand about Joseline is that Joseline put her private parts. She exposed herself for free on the internet. So why would you do something like that? She didn't expose her and her man on the internet. She exposed herself. Private parts, like, that's what she do. She's comfortable with that. That's a different position. Now, when you got a woman that's positioned herself, that's comfortable with exposing her private parts all over the internet for no money, then that means that's built into her DNA. That's built into her fabric. That's built into who she was before Stevie J, before the show. So her character was already breached when she did that. Her character is not breached because she's doing it with someone we're in a relationship together. So it's just like yourself. If you and your wife, you might have a fetish of whatever, kissing her toes every night, and y'all film that. Who cares? But that's you and her privacy. That's you and your wife. That ain't for your crew. That ain't for your workers. That ain't for nobody else outside of that. Now, if someone gets a hold of that and they put it out there, then what do? You got to stand. You got to stand up for that. So I think the difference between Mimi and Joseline's two different things. Joseline's character was breached a long time ago when she put her private parts all over WorldStar.
Before that.
And before that. But any woman that would do that and be that open about just showing everything, then that means that's a part of your DNA. That's a part of your character. That's your fabric. That's who you are. You're comfortable with doing that. So you don't care what people say about it because this is what I do. And her MO has been, you know, breach. People know about her before the Stevie situation. They're together right now.
Yeah, but I wasn't calling her that because she was with Stevie. It was before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not because she was with him. No.